All right, you wanted me to call Steven?
Yeah, give him a call, see if he answers.
All right.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
All right. Here it goes.
I love that we can call things. Randy, I wish you could put some effort into making a bit out of calling people. My son has that shirt.
Yeah, we could call NFHC.
That's not the same. We could tell Jay all about the glory of a bidet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how amazing it is. My bidet saved me today.
Whoa.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Well, son of a bitch. I called the wrong number. I accidentally called our old co-host. My bad. I didn't call Steven Dickman.
Don't worry, Randy.
It's weird how those numbers are so close to each other in the phone.
Yeah, well, I don't have that many contacts, so it goes from R to S.
Well, no, it's just one digit off, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy how that works. Holy moly.
Fucking running out of numbers. Too many phones.
Damn. Cody, I like that shirt. It's like a Hawaiian shirt.
I fucking love this shirt. Can you see? Can you see what's going on it?
Kinda. Oh, it changed. It looks different than it did just a minute ago.
It's a fucking Godzilla Hawaiian shirt.
Oh my God. That's amazing.
Yeah, there's Mothra down here.
Wow, Cody.
I got Mothra on like the fucking...
Who would have known Cody is the king of
Rim,
style?
I told you that this guy fucks.
Oh, yeah.
I told you that. I pulled you aside and I said, Rim, Cody fucks.
Randy, that was after I told you that Cody fucks.
There's
come
Mothra.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking limited edition reprint.
Man, fuck.
And the cool thing is the guy who owns the rights to fucking Godzilla hates that this was done with his intellectual property. So he was just like, you guys can't do that anymore. Fuck it. So like the everyone's like, oh shit, that's really cool that the Godzilla guy, like there's nothing wrong with the shirt. It's just like the guy just revoked the rights after 2 prints. So it's like they're super limited. I found it at Rain Spooner.
Oh.
What the hell is
like
that?
I bought it. It was like 90. It's the brand standard for fucking Hawaiian shirts.
Look at the picture of you guys in the chat there. It's so adorable.
Oh wait, did something happen?
Yeah.
What happened?
You should check Discord. Rich Dickman live
What
show.
chat? Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, we Mara and I got.
Aw. Is that here in Connecticut?
Shirts. No, that's fucking Hawaii.
Okay, whatever, Cody. Calm down. Jesus.
Yeah, we got Hawaiian shirts in fucking Connecticut, Rem.
You can find them. We have casinos.
I know, but why would I, someone that lives in Hawaii...
Oh, I'm saying maybe you brought it and you wore it out here to signify that you were from Hawaii, so people would know.
Cody, can I tell you a weird story?
Ask you questions.
Never. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, go for Randy.
Oh, so I had to mail a package to a friend in Hawaii. Not you, obviously, but and I went into the post office and they were asking me about it, and I was like, yeah, I'm mailing this to my friend in Hawaii, and they're like, oh, do you know how terrible it is in Hawaii? Like the white people moved in and enslaved the locals, and they live in squalor. And I was like, what? Oh my God, so
Cody enslaved the locals.
Yeah, like the locals, I guess, are just alcoholics and like have a hard time.
Yeah.
Methods.
Well, we try to be nice to them, Randy, because we've taken their land. And
yeah,
fuck that. No.
And I said, well, at least they still have a queen. And she was like, no, I don't think they do.
To the winners go the spoils.
No, you have a queen. She's like the descendant of some rich guy.
Yeah, we used to have a queen. I mean, she's not in power, if anything, but...
Yeah, no, it's like a figurehead.
Queen Lydia,
position.
yeah.
Randy, hit the music.
Lydia was the...
Oh. Sorry, you caught me off guard.
That's what I do. I'm an off-guard kind of guy. I think it's funny.
Woo! Woo, boys!
Oh, God. Sexy Godzilla shirt.
Sound good.
Woo! Let's do it. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Oh, God, that's loud. Episode 219 of the Rich Dickman Trailer Podcast. It is slightly better than mediocre. I'm your host, Ren. Once again, back at you and you, sliding through the jelly inside. Probably pretty tasty. I do the same thing every week. I got to change that one up. I'll find something new. But Cody's here. Randy's here. I'm here. We're here. It'll be like last week. We got nothing. We got nothing tonight. Just stop listening now.
Oh.
Randy, what's going on?
I love that.
Oh,
We had
I'm
nothing
on
last week.
vacation. Kind of.
I can see you're still in your house, though.
Yeah, well, I'm camping, but I'm sleeping here because
your
I have to
house.
get up every morning and do work, and then I, after 2 hours, I get off. I only have to take half days though, so it's
Cody.
a half day vacation.
You know what this asshole tried pulling on me? He says last week, he said, I'm on vacation next week. I'm like, oh, that's pretty rad, Randy. That's awesome. And he's like, yeah, but my boss asked me to work. And I'm like, that sucks. He told him no. And he said, and Randy says, no, I said I would work for 2 hours a day and then he would pay me for 4. And I said, oh, that's great, Randy. Good job. Then the very next day,
it's
Cody,
double time, sure.
the very next day, you know what he says? I got to fucking work. I got to work on my vacation.
I
This is
forgot
bullshit.
about that. I volunteered. That's all that happened. Like that happens to me all the time. I forget shit that I say. It's not that I do it intentionally.
And
It's the
yeah, so
ADHD.
past Randy screws over future Randy, and
Yeah.
you're just like, fuck that guy. I would
Yeah.
kill him if I could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear you complain. I don't care if you don't remember. Shut up.
Well, Rim. Okay, I could have early onset Alzheimer's, and you're making fun of me now.
That's me.
All right.
I got
That's
that.
my biggest fear.
Get used to it.
That's my biggest fear is that I'll die of Alzheimer's because that's a terrible way to go. Your brain melts.
Right, but you're not aware of it. You know what I mean? So you're kind of just like,
Well,
this
we
is
don't know.
normal. You know what I mean?
We don't know if they're
No,
aware.
they're not aware. I worked on an Alzheimer's unit. I was a custodian, and I got to interact with the people quite often. It was actually quite sad. There was this guy. His name was Bob, right? And he first got there, and we were having conversations and stuff. And then, like, within a couple months, we were having the same conversations. And then a couple months after that, it was a completely different person. And then he fell and broke his hip, and a month later, he died. Because when you
shit.
break your hip in a convalescent home, you die. You just do.
Yeah.
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 It's a death
You can't have
sentence.
sex anymore, and they're like hummingbirds in convalescent homes.
Oh, yeah.
If they're not fucking, their hearts aren't beating.
Right. If they're not fucking,
Yeah,
they're
like
complaining.
wind-up toys.
Yeah.
Yep.
Old people wind up toys. That's disgusting. I hate old people. I can't stand them. They kill me when I get old.
That's a good
And
episode
the STDs.
Write it down.
Stem to
wind up.
stern.
What does that mean?
The STDs are everywhere.
No, when you say stem to stern, like there's no stem on
I
a
don't
boat.
know. Huel used to say it, so I
Oh,
say
did he?
it all the time.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
The stem is the penis.
Yeah,
Rem.
remember whenever he fucking insulted my dead father by talking about there being cream of mushroom soup from stem to stern on Thanksgiving dinner? And I was like, my dad died putting cream of mushroom soup on shit. All right?
like in the moment or just up to the moment?
It's whatever he needs the story to be for the time, Cody.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
I'm surprised he
Like,
didn't tell you
he-
Godzilla killed his father.
yeah. If Godzilla is lung cancer.
You know he doesn't. Well, there's a lot of radiation.
Yeah,
he
how
was
is
a pipe fitter.
how is Godzilla not like riddled with cancer? Or maybe he is.
Here's the thing.
He's from the center of the earth.
Yeah. No, Godzilla is the tumor.
He is the tumor. Okay.
That's what happens if you don't if you just excise a human tumor and just let it go.
Just throw it in the
You know what
ocean.
I mean? You just
Radioactive ocean
You
becomes
just
Godzilla.
keep feeding it. No, you just keep feeding it like some kind of sickly puppy,
Yeah.
and it turns into a Godzilla.
You think they ever?
First it turns into a Godzooki. Remember
Oh,
Godzooki?
God, fuck Godzooki. That thing was creepy looking, man. I hated Godzooki.
Godzooki's the goddamn
Never heard of him.
scrappy
Leave it to the
dude.
Japanese to name baby Godzilla fucking Godzooki.
They did not do that. That's the Americans localizing it, most likely. Because in Japanese, it's Gojira and not Godzilla.
I don't know about that, Cody. I think Japanese are pretty smart people.
I do know about
They
that.
kind of created
No, it's-
Godzilla, not you.
No, they did, but I know only American.
Pretty sure they
English
came up with
speakers call it
Godzooki.
Godzilla.
They're gonna license that
It
shit.
might have not
If
been
only
called
there were a
Godzooki.
device we could consult, or like a website or something.
Yeah.
No, I don't use that anymore.
Fucking. That'd be
I've decided.
tits if we could Google something.
I've decided that the internet makes everybody stupid, so no longer will I be a part of it.
Only if you weren't smart before it came about.
Yeah.
If you know how to problem solve before the internet was in its heyday, you're probably okay.
Right.
Like everyone in this chat room.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
there'd
you
be
don't
some
have-
people out
Anyone
there
who's
that
ever
are
used
just like,
Discord is probably all right on the internet.
You guys-
know what I mean? I think there's.
You don't have to
it's
be
pretty
nice to
challenging.
everybody. The fuck is wrong with you guys? You don't have to be nice to everybody. You can tell people they're stupid. It's fine.
What? Oh, there's some stupid people out there
In
like,
Discord.
that were that came. Well, not Discord. Because these are our people, Rem. But I did meet a woman, like a teenage 19, 20-year-old lady that did not understand the concept of circuit breaking.
You sure it was a
or
lady?
what a circuit breaker was?
You getting those pronouns correct, bud?
I am.
Okay. All right, just checking.
That's how she introduced herself.
All right, very good.
And she just did not understand the concept of circuit breaking. It was just like, well, when you use too much, it turns off. And she's like, why isn't it turning back on, though? And I'm just like, did the thing that tripped the circuit breaker, is that in the off state right now? And she's like, no, does it have to be? I'm like, yes. You taxed your system too hard. You need to turn things off and then flip the lever. But
Guys,
at least I know how to do
I'm
that.
getting dumber because I'm on TikTok now.
Oh,
And the
see,
Wii.
it's
I
just-
created an account.
Why
Yeah.
are you doing like the McDonald's influencer, Randy, or are you just fucking just
No,
melting your
I'm
brain?
just consuming it. Yeah,
God,
about a half hour a day.
The burgers are influencing you. That's
no, I
awful.
mostly get like crackpot theories, and then chicks without bras on.
like crackpot
Hey,
theories, like China is taking all that data and using it against you.
Yeah.
It's not crackpot.
Well, they're trying to ban
know.
it right now, so
Good.
that's
Do
cool.
do you guys have mustard on your McDonald's burgers? Because I read that's not an everywhere thing.
No, or no.
Wow.
Yes.
No, not the McDouble.
Yeah, I get mustard. Shit, I haven't had McDonald's. That's a good question, Cody. I could
I had a
swear.
McDouble today.
When I was growing up, there was fucking mustard on Happy Meals, and I'm just like, I'm a kid. It's like, why would you mustard my
Did
burger?
they Mandela affect that? Because I disagree.
I mean, in Missouri, where I grew up, that's how it was.
Missouri now? Cody, where the fuck are you
What
from?
part of Missouri was it?
St. Louis.
Because I did my summers in St. Louis.
Randy, you're missing the big picture
Washington
here.
specifically.
For all our lives.
fuckwits.
No, you didn't, because for all our lives, Cody has been from Long Island, and then he moved out to Hawaii.
that's
and he spent some time
also
in
true.
Massachusetts. Missouri has never
That's
been mentioned.
all true.
Never.
Missouri was before New York.
You know what, Cody?
And I usually make the stupid joke Missouri loves company whenever it comes up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish
See,
you would
Randy's
spend
on
more
my
time
page.
talking to us so we could learn about this stuff. Like
I hate
from
no.
you.
Why would I do that?
St. Louis
Why would I
is my
let you
second
know
home.
about?
The Cardinals. I like the Cardinals.
No, it's not, Randy. Your second
Cards
home
were
was like
good.
Michigan or where you work in Kentucky.
Cards
Shut
were
the
good.
fuck up about Missouri. Everybody
I
hates
like the
Missouri. That
Cards.
place sucks.
Mark McGuire was on the Cards when I was in Missouri.
Oh
That
yeah,
was
same
fucking
man. He
cool.
was on steroids. Everything was great.
Yeah. The day my
My
sister
uncle
was
made a
born
bunch of
is when
money
he-
gambling on him.
Yeah, the day my sister was born, it was
Lucky guy.
when he hit 70 home runs.
No shit. We can't even put him in the
Yeah,
Hall of
and-
Fame for your sister being born.
Nope.
God
Nope.
damn
And
it.
here's the thing: my dad literally wanted to have my sister's middle name as Seventy.
70?
Stinson.
Yep. My dad wanted my sister's middle name to be a fucking number. And like the rest of the family had to be like, sir,
That's
we
not
don't
the
do
worst
that to
name I've
other
heard.
humans.
Worst
No,
name
you have
story I've
Elon's
heard.
kid.
Did your
No,
did
no,
you
looks
no,
like
no.
my
No, my daughter has a friend whose name is Katrina, and she was named that 3 months before Hurricane Katrina.
Well, at least it was before.
So
Cody,
Yeah.
did your dad not know your mom like dealt cocaine and would fucking kill him if you pulled that shit?
That
Is that
wasn't
what stopped him?
My mom has never dealt cocaine. Thank you, Rem, for that abhorrent rumor spreading. But no, that
No.
was not.
she
the
sold me
case.
coke, Cody. Allegedly in Minecraft.
She's got a very common face that's in Ohio.
Oh,
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Hey, richdickman.com for all your Rich Dickman needs. I forgot that. Go there.
Yeah.
Patreon.com/Rich Dickman for the video because I look sexy as fuck tonight with my curls.
And you know it.
The beard's growing back. So is that hair. How long's it been since you got a haircut, buddy?
Since the wedding.
Wow. Since the wedding. That was in November.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Okay.
Because after that, we've been paying on the wedding, and I
Oh.
haven't had the $45 every 2 weeks to
go see your barber.
Yep.
Every 2 weeks, 45. You should come out to my spot. We'll go every 4 weeks, and the total between the two of us will be $35. I'll even tip on your behalf.
Oh, I always tip $10. That's my rule.
Wow, that's too much.
That's nice, Randy.
Well, because I sit down and I say, "Hey, listen, I tip $10."
You're annoying. You're
No.
irritating and you're trying to compensate.
Maybe
I'm going to be a pain in the ass. Here's a tenner.
I say I tip $10. You cut it however you want. If my grandma doesn't complain, I'll come back. And
It's a fair rule, Randall.
yep. So that's how I approach haircuts.
All right. Cody,
Simple. I like it.
how do you approach
Military.
haircuts? 4 weeks? 3 weeks?
$20.
$20?
It's literally until my head's hot.
Really?
Yep.
How do you-
Until I get...
How do you guys function in life, the two of you? You probably don't wear belts either, huh?
I do
No, I
when
got
I have
shorts.
to.
It's nice.
And I feel like a fucking asshole. I hate belts because they dig into my belly. All right? It's
Right.
the worst.
And just so you know, like apparently I'm allergic to a bunch of fucking metals. And belt buckles have
like rim-
given me the...
And I got
bad
the ratchet belt from Amazon. So like you feed the belt loop through and then
Yeah.
you pull and it ratchets.
Yeah, you saw my seatbelt. My airplane seatbelt belt.
Oh, you have an extender?
Randy.
I just
No,
pretend
no.
it's buckle.
My belt looks like an airplane buckle, and I think I showed you guys that in the fucking restaurant.
yeah. I just pretend to buckle on airplanes. I never actually
Yeah.
buckle.
We're missing something here, Randy. Cody said
What's
it.
that?
Cody's allergic to different metals.
Yeah.
Oh,
How does that work, bud?
Cody, when you see a red door, do you want it painted black?
No. Why?
Just checking.
Yeah, I'm allergic to some metals. What's wrong? Some people are allergic to shit.
Okay, well, what kind of metals? And how do you become allergic to metal? It's weird to me.
I mean, like a lot of people know. Probably Amara knows about this because she knows about jewelry. Like that's a lot. Like a lot of people
Nickel,
realize their jewelry is fake
says.
when they have fucking allergic reactions to it. Because gold and silver are supposed to be like this. They're precious metals because they don't, elicit allergic reactions. So like I
'Cause they're
had a
very
fucking
nice.
nickel. Yeah, I had a nickel belt buckle once, and it fucking turned like my gut like super flaky and red until I
Really?
figured it out.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! Did you have to use like some Eucerin cream or something?
No, I just got a new belt.
Okay. So you guys don't wear belts. You
No,
barely
I
get
do
haircuts.
when I go
God,
to the
when we
office.
have to.
And you wear
Do
fucking
you wear belts
flip-flops.
when you don't have to, Rem?
I always wear. I'm wearing a belt right now.
Did
The
I tell
belts
you
are
about
awesome.
the time I wore my Crocs to the office by accident?
I think that was just like recently. Was that the other day?
Oh my God, Rim. you know what's developed? So like I tan pretty well. You see this? I've been out in the sun for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
freaky.
So my Crocs, whenever I take them off, I have tan holes from the Crocs.
Tan holes.
So-
Write that one down, Cody.
Yeah.
So I have these little dots on my fucking foot where it tan through the holes on the Crocs, and it looks pretty weird.
I think I showed off my fucking thong tan line, and when I say thong, I mean foot.
Dong, dong, dong,
Bleach your
dong.
tan holes, mate. Never. You know, like when they eat my ass, that shows me the ultimate love. All right.
The Crocs?
No. Anybody who would eat my ass, Cody.
Cody,
I'm not sure if we're in double entendre or triple entendre.
he's talking about literally eating his ass. Imagine you've met Randy.
Are you that flexible, Randy?
All he's got to do is bend over. Oh, are you
Yeah,
thinking
it's
about
not
putting his
that
legs
hard.
up in the air?
Yeah, something like that. Like
Yeah.
some kind of yoga position.
In my younger days, I was quite the ass eater.
What would you call that? Autoanalingus?
As I've gotten older, I've unacquired the taste, if you will.
I don't think he's eating his own ass. You ever get a bean, Randy, like that Haitian
That's what
guy
he
I
just
knew?
said.
No, he's not talking about eating his own ass. He's talking about eating other ass.
We were just saying how flexible he was.
But you were talking about him getting his ass eaten with his legs.
I
up in
am
the
really
air.
No, I
Just
wasn't. I was
I've
not.
been complimented on my flexibility before, several times. And that was before I played the Dwayne Johnson song from Moana. It's okay, you're welcome.
Would you play that while you were eating the ass, or after?
No, after.
Okay.
Definitely
There's
after.
there's a difference between good fucking music and good music to fuck to.
Yeah.
Let that be known.
Right.
Donkey Kong Country 2, amazing fucking music. Not good music to fuck to.
That's so right.
Huh, which Donkey Kong Country was it that he had to use the drum? Was it 3?
The drum?
Yeah, one of them came with a drum. And
Like a drum controller?
Yeah, it was a bongo drum.
Oh, that's like Jungle Beats. That wasn't a
Oh, it wasn't a game?
Donkey Kong Country. Okay. It was a game. It wasn't a country game. There's 3 country games.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I recently learned there was a fucking tragedy with that game because that game flopped like dickholes in America.
Of course.
And well, why do you say of course, Rand? You're not Randy. Why would you say of course, Rem?
Because, well, I've played the Japanese drum machine at Kineticon several times, and the Japanese people love the drum machine, and they would love the bongo game because they love the drum machine.
They do.
Yeah, and the American people, we just want to shoot things and kill.
Well, no. Some of us like DDR.
Praise the Lord and pass the
Some.
definition.
But you also, what's in your genes, Cody? You got Filipino in there.
Lint? Oh, okay, jeans with a G. Okay.
You know who was really good at DDR? Like, I've seen it with my own eyes.
Hold on. That guy from Encino Man.
Oprah?
Marconin.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, do we have to take him down the story hole?
Oh.
Anyway, before we move on, I was saying it sucks in America. The only thing that was different is because for whatever reason, Japanese pop songs felt way better using the bongos. And then when it came to America, like Nintendo was like, we're not going to fill this game full of Japanese pop songs. That's stupid. So they just, instead of like licensing American pop songs, they just like make your own generic shit from.
Make your own version.
Find
of
the generic
way.
shit.
Right.
Yeah. And it was like, everyone was like, this is unfun. But like in Japan, it was just like, oh my God, Donkey Kong knows like the fucking drum line to the Ace of Spades or whatever. Or, their equivalent of the Ace of Spades.
You know what? Randy, the American music in the Nintendo game was like the WCW entrance music where they made songs to sound like other songs, like Diamond Dallas Page's entrance theme that was supposed to be smells like Teen Spirit, but it's not. But it is, but it's not. Yeah, it's weird. All right.
Cody, did you ever listen to the Japanese band During Gray?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Random
I
shot.
didn't, Randy.
Sorry.
He only consumes their food, not their music.
Yeah.
And their rice whiskey is amazing.
Some of the craziest shit I've ever seen. My little friend from high school, he was like 57 pounds. He was a big fan.
Why is that important? Okay.
Had their hat.
Did you ever see Baby Metal?
Yeah. That shit sucked.
Yeah.
That was big. That was like Warcraft time, Randy, when all the fucking Warcraft people are like, oh my God, Baby Metal is playing at BlizzCon. This is amazing. And nobody really liked it, but they felt like they had to.
I saw
shows
the
are
Muse
amazing.
at BlizzCon. It was awesome. And then we saw Hodor at BlizzCon.
That's right.
Yep.
Cody, do you want to know who Marconin is?
Say yeah.
You know what I love about Cody is that Cody's been on the show since August of last year, and he fucking has no clue what the lore is before August or even during because he doesn't listen. Anyway, Cody, Marconin, when I was doing Torn Think Tank, all right, Marconin was my audio guy, right? We would do bits together, like I would write bits, or me and some other guys would write bits, and he would put them all. He would record lines, and he would put it all together into an audio production. We had some really awesome things that we did, right? And I met him in real life once. Big dorky guy.
Audio guy. Keep going.
Yeah, keep going. All right. So after episode 114 and I left, Jules went on a co-host search, and she had 2 guys,
right? Some
asshole and Marconin. And Marconin won the contest. All right. So he became the permanent co-host Torrent Think Tank, and he went all the way to episode 300. And he's
what's Torrent Think Tank?
That was my old podcast.
Yeah.
So he had all. That's where he got all his fame and notoriety.
Yeah. So he got all this.
That's where he found me.
Yep.
And I became some sort of weird hanger-oner.
So let's fast forward a little bit, all right? Torn Think Tank's over. Rem is still a big asshole, all right, because I was so mean to everybody, all right? And everybody loves Marconin. Yeah. But as it turns out, that whole Me Too bullshit started again, right? Started up. And Marconin was called out for Me Tooing some bitch, right? He had consensual sex with a woman who really wanted to have sex with him, but then decided that she didn't want to have sex with him after she had sex with him because she was married. And she realized that she made a mistake. And it was all Marconin's fault because he used his celebrity to lie to her and get her to have sex with him in something that she totally wanted to do at the time and then change her mind that she didn't.
And he got what he deserved.
Yeah, he got canceled off the internet because of it. And this stupid bitch was a brave woman for coming forward. Yep.
Yes.
Yep. And then Marconin didn't want to come on the show and talk shit.
I can get none of that time back we just wasted.
Yeah, and he made the best of buys, Rim. The best of buys.
Yeah.
What does that mean, Randy?
Oh, he worked at Best. Or he may still work there.
Oh, does he?
Oh.
I did time at a Best Buy.
He used to set up
Microsoft
stores.
Expert.
I mean, fuck
Yeah,
Marconin.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't care. I'll say all that shit. I don't give a shit. Fuck
Oh,
that
we
guy.
almost went to the headquarters together, him and I.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then he decided, what happened was I met this random guy in the parking lot, and he was like, "You want to go to Which?" And I was like,
You want to suck
"Sure."
my dick?
Marconin's taking a while. No, not at all. And then he bought me Which, and then let me sleep on his love sack.
You want to eat my ass?
Nope, not how it worked out, Rim.
Oh, okay, good. Cody, I'm sorry for wasting your time, buddy. What's going on, man? I haven't talked to you since last week.
No, it's good. Chilling out.
Yeah.
Rocking the Godzilla Hawaiian shirt, as you can see.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you do anything? Did you go anywhere?
I'm fucking shopping for goddamn new source monitors.
Yeah.
And those are expensive. I found out today. Because
Why?
I need two of them.
Oh.
Because here's the thing, I keep calling you Randy. You're Rem.
Yeah,
I want.
that's really bugging me, bud, because I have a way
I'm
better
sorry.
chin.
I know.
Fuck
I
you,
know.
Randy.
Yeah, Randy's got a full mandible.
Yes,
Randible. There you go. The Randible.
Randible.
I fucking hate you guys.
Rem and the
both of you.
Randible.
Oh, the Randible claw. That could be my finisher.
It's good. You should call it like the Randible thrust and make it like slightly promiscuous.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's like, behold, the Randall thrust, and then the manslaughter happens.
I gotta learn to do a Canadian destroyer, Rim. You think I can pull that off?
Is that a sex move or a wrestling move?
Both. It's both,
Wrestling
Cody.
move.
It's
Yeah,
both.
well, yeah, this.
Because Prince
I
Yashua
forgot about
had-
the sex move, Rim. Thank you for reminding
Yeah.
me.
Prince Yashua calls it the F-150, but it's basically a Canadian destroyer, but with sex.
I am no closer to understanding anything. that's
Okay,
going
after
on
I
right
finish
now.
talking, I will look it up and I'll throw it in the chat so you can see. What was I
No,
saying?
I got
though?
it.
I don't. Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, fucking monitors are more expensive than you know what? I want high-end ones because I edit and I might want to
Yeah.
turn the edit, double the edit rig as like a game rig just because it's a machine to be reckoned with.
Did you
so.
ever get that game rig that you had ordered?
That's what I'm putting together with these. I'm getting ready for it.
Oh, okay.
So that's part one is at least updating the.
What's
monitors
different
before
about
the
a source
machine.
monitor than just like a regular monitor? Because you can go to Walmart and get a shit for like $100.
You don't want the $100 monitors, Rem.
That's why I'm asking a question, Cody. I don't do this for a living.
The $100 monitors last for like 18 minutes. You sneeze in like 2 rooms over and they fucking break.
Cody, I bet that literally never happens.
Oh my god, I go through okay, like there was a trip where like I needed instead of like packing a monitor, I was like I'll just go buy one of those $100 Walmart monitors, right?
Yeah.
It survived the trip. It survived the flight home after I packed it, and I was just like, well, I have a $100 monitor. Let's run it into the fucking ground, right?
You
And
went to Malaysia?
no.
Oh, my bad. I thought you said that.
Randy, you okay?
Yeah, I was getting the Canadian destroyer, and I have attention
No,
deficit disorder.
Oh, it's fine. Yeah. Anyway, like that thing crapped out like literally like 4 weeks later after I didn't spill water on it. Like I splashed a little bit of water on it and it was just dead. Like I know they're not waterproof, but like it's not a spill because it's, you know what I mean? It didn't get into it, but like there was a little bit of a splash. Like I don't know, like, and it was just like weird purple lines showed up and then it just died.
Oof.
But like the monitors you got, like I'm looking at you on right now, I've had this bitch since fucking 2015.
Dude,
And-
you should
and the
look
thing is,
on,
These were gifted to me, so they're even older than 2015.
you should look on Micro Center and see what they have.
There it is.
That's where I go. I got my 32-inch gaming monitor here with AMD FreeSync for under $200.
I asked Amara to track one down for me, and she found a good one today.
Nice.
Here, Cody, you want to see?
Do you have a secretary too?
No.
Oh.
Cody, here comes in the chat. It's going to be the Prince Yashua's F-150. All right, so there it is.
And the Rich Dickman live show, or the Not Safe for Work. Oh, that's porn right in there.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
I like it if it's not safe for work general, but then it's like, oh, I've seen this. Some
dude put his dick in there, and I don't want to be insulting and like delete it, but I also don't want to go in there and look at it.
All right.
What do you think of that, Cody?
So,
you watching this?
Yeah, I've seen this one. This you can tell this is a little. You can tell by the quality. This is a dated
2015
piece of media.
But I grabbed the first one I could find, and I wanted you to see it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I've seen this. I didn't know the tie the name into it. Do we want to describe? Do you want to give a play-by-play for the people at home?
I'm more curious how this conversation goes before the scene is shot, because we've talked to porn stars. We know how they set up scenes, right? So all right. So here's Prince Joshua, right? And he's kind of like, I don't even know how to describe it, but
it's like reverse. Yeah.
So like, all right. So the woman.
Okay, so the lady has been over.
Yeah.
And he is on top of her, kind of a reverse doggy style where he's laying on her.
And his head's on the ground.
He's doing a handstand.
Yeah,
he's doing a handstand.
And then he flips her and does a roll and starts eating her ass.
Yeah. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but these performers are wearing sneakers.
He's wearing sneakers.
Yes.
He always wears.
No, they're both. No.
She has
they're all
sneakers
wearing
too, Rim.
Oh, she does. Okay.
Yeah, they're all.
I wasn't looking at her.
So I'm wondering,
really nice grandfather clock tattoo.
I don't know if that's what that is, Randy.
Oh, she's wearing sneakers. Okay. Yeah.
I'm wondering how necessary the sneakers are for the maneuver.
Who wants to role play with me?
Nope.
I'll do it.
All right. I'm going to be Prince Joshua. You be the chick. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Hey, Randalina. I was thinking we could do some new stuff in this scene.
I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick.
You want to hear what I have to suggest? Where's Cody go?
Yeah, of course. I'm up for anything.
Okay, so like I was thinking, I've been working on this thing at my basement. All right, and I think I got it down, man. I think it could be really cool if we do it right. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have you bend over the couch. Okay.
Okay.
And then, how's your back strength? You got some back strength? Because I'm gonna need to pop up.
Absolutely.
Right,
I do push-ups with potato sacks on my back every week.
Okay, so I'm gonna hop up on your back, and I'm gonna slide inside you like I'm doing doggy style, but I'm gonna be upside down. Okay. And then what's going to happen?
You got that nice curved dick. That'll be perfect.
Yeah, no, to get the G-spot just right, girl. But this is what's going to happen after that is that I'm going to grab your legs. I'm going to do a somersault, and I'm going to flip you over. And all of a sudden, you're going to be on the ground. And I'm going to be eating you out, girl. I'm
going to do a backflip?
Yeah.
I don't go backflips. I do front flips only.
Oh, this has to be a backflip. It doesn't work the other way.
Well, you say you're going to eat my ass, right?
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
Like at the groceries?
When was Taco Bell? Was that a couple days ago or was it today?
4 days ago.
Okay, perfect. That's a good time. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm clean. Don't worry.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to throw a pillow down,
I've been doing a cleanse for a day and a half, so.
Perfect. So when your head hits the ground, you're going to hit the mat and the pillow.
Getting the toxins out.
Rather than me knocking your ass out because you didn't tuck your chin. Tuck your chin, Randy. Okay, that's enough of that.
Go cleanse. Go cleanse is the cleanse I'm doing. It's gocleanse.com. TRDS at checkout.
Cody, I want to throw something at you, okay? Because this is a topic for discussion. But first, I want to get your thoughts. Cody, let's say you bought yourself a new car. All right?
Uh-huh.
Let's say, I don't know, let's say it was a plug-in hybrid, okay?
Sure.
Let's say it was a Kia plug-in hybrid and you're really proud of it. And you know what? You loved your car so much you didn't dare plug it in for a couple weeks because, God forbid, you didn't want to set it on fire. All right, so you use your plug-in hybrid without plugging it in for 4 weeks until you realize you could plug it in. But that's here nor there. Let's say you wanted to go on a road trip, all right, somewhere down in the southeast, and you wanted to decorate your Kia plug-in hybrid.
Oh, fuck.
What would you decorate it with?
The southeast of what? America?
Let's say you go into Florida. Let's say you're just driving down to Florida and you want your Kia plug-in hybrid to stand out.
Where are we starting on this hypothetical journey?
Well, I think maybe we'll start in Ohio. We'll start in Ohio.
Oh, I know about that. What part of Ohio?
A part where you can get to West Virginia, Kentucky, Ohio, and Michigan like within an hour.
Oh. Okay, I can pinpoint that.
Why is this familiar?
So what are you decorating your Kia plug-in hybrid with, Cody, on your trip to Florida with your
Truck
wife?
nuts. Truck nuts.
Yes.
There's only one answer.
Yes.
There's only one answer to that.
I got a message from Kristen, all right? The lovely, beautiful Kristen, Randy's wife. And she's like, can you please tell Randy not to put fucking truck nuts on the Kia?
No.
Hey, I want to get a little pair that are high and tight. That's all. That's all.
Yeah. And then what?
Yep.
Truck nuts.
Then what do you do?
Well, first I gotta get a hitch. It can tow 2,500 pounds. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go to U-Haul and get a little hitch.
How big are the
put on.
truck nuts you're trying to get?
Yeah, and then I can use their little trailer, the little 4x8 trailer, and we can tow that down to Florida.
Yeah.
So that we have everything we need for the cruise. So I was thinking whenever we turned in the U-Haul on my little hitch thing, I could put a nice little pair of high and tight truck nuts and I could fit in.
It's not a truck, Randy. It's not a truck.
That's why it's funny. That's the joke, Rem.
Yes, Rem. And it's a plug-in hybrid. I just want to piss people off who wear truck nuts.
Okay. You know what? Kristen, I don't know if I can talk him out of this one. I'm sorry. That's actually a really funny idea.
I mean, no, he's making the right move. Why would you talk him out of this? That's like if you saw like Da Vinci like doing the Mona Lisa and you're like, bro, I don't know about this one.
See,
That's how we're going to get to all electric. Where everyone who gets an electric vehicle will get a hitch and a little pair of truck nuts.
some truck nuts on their Kia. What
The
color?
voltage
White.
is stored in the balls.
It's pearl white. Like, it's really nice. Like, it looks like pearl. Like,
Yeah.
It's real
Semen.
shiny.
So you got a new car, fairly new. It's 2018. You said that's still new, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
70,000 miles.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, these things last forever these days. All right, no problem. And
Yes, yeah.
do you think Chris Jericho would love to see your truck nuts?
Maybe. Maybe I'll get him to sign my truck nuts.
Oh, okay. How much did truck nuts cost? No, I'm so curious now.
Fuck if I know. Let's see.
Let's
Truck
find out.
nuts. All right.
I'm going to
Let's
keep my
see.
search history.
Well, here's a pair of 8-inch, $18.95, Rim.
Okay, so I Googled it as well. And so you get the people also ask section. And I haven't opened this yet, so I'm going to find out. But one of the questions that people also ask, why do people hang nuts on their truck? And the answer, I don't know if this might not even be funny. I have no idea what this says, but it was written on my birthday in 2015. Truck nuts, fake bull testicles made of plastic or metal that drivers hang in the back of their pickups to make a truck look more manly, have been around for years. Some find them funny, while others find them offensive, prompting at least 3 states to try to ban them. Unsuccessful.
What are the lamer states? I need to know which states aren't cool with nuts right now.
Bullsballs.com. Truck nuts $39.93. Use TRDS at checkout for free shipping.
In South Carolina, the question's been asked, are truck nuts illegal in South Carolina? And the answer, evidently. Under South Carolina law, any vehicle that displays
Oh my God, they have an American flag pair.
any sticker, decal, emblem, or other device containing obscene or indecent words, photographs, or depictions violates the law.
Oh, shit. I hate fucking websites now, man.
So,
Yeah,
Cody,
truck nuts are illegal in Florida.
we're going to get a call from Randy. He's going to be like, I can't make the show. I'd be like, why not? And he's like, I got pulled over in South Carolina. I'd be like, oh, no, you got arrested for truck nuts, didn't you?
Oh, there's truck vaginas, too.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's amazing.
Okay.
Wow, there's a whole fucking thing back and forth. Like, truck nuts are free speech. No, they're not.
Yes, they are. Everything's free speech. Just because you don't like it, it's still free speech. It's obscene. It's still free speech. It's all free speech. You know what? I bet you if you posted on Twitter and be like, man, truck nuts, huh? Someone would like immediately respond with, how dare you? Another one would be like, oh, that's my free speech rights, man. Another guy would be like,
No one's
"You
going to
fucking
say,
killed my
how
sister."
dare you?
Someone will. It's Twitter. You're spending time on Twitter? They always do shit. Speaking of Twitter, this is what happened to me today. Cody, I'm going to put this link here into the chat room. Those are beautiful, America. Thank you. All right. And I like to interact with my local news station. All right. So this was on the Fox 61 News on their Twitter. And Fox 61 posted a story that Sesame Street star Elmo just got vaccinated against COVID-19. Good for Elmo. Hell yeah, Elmo. That's
a little late
great.
to the party, but
A little late, but he's also young. He's like infant to 5 years old, and they just approved that.
Yeah, they just approved that.
Yes,
Yeah.
so we can decimate the population. But
I know a guy who's just not going to leave his house.
yeah,
Other than for work, like his wife and kids haven't been out of the house in like 3 years.
well, fuck
Elmo's.
that guy. So, anyways, Sesame Street star Elmo just got vaccinated against COVID-19. So Rem Dickman replies in quotes, "Star, more like supporting cast," right? Because I thought that was funny, right? Because fuck
yeah,
Elmo.
you sure that felt puppet, Rem.
Yep, and it was a joke, Cody. God damn, you're just like Kevin Alexander at KJMAJE 9 hours ago. He responds, "Way to dunk on a puppet!" Exclamation point. I bet you feel good about yourself! Exclamation point. And I responded with,
beer, I'd toast one.
said, "I'm sorry, your sense of humor is gone." That's where we're at, man. That's where we're at. It's like people fucking defending Elmo.
That's where you
now,
brought it.
Now the top reply is a meme of Elmo. It says Elmo dies of myocarditis after receiving COVID vaccine. Jesus Christ.
From the Babylon Bee, yeah.
How is that not edited yet? Come
Actually,
on, guys,
that-
get your shit together, moderators.
That Babylon Bee article came out before this. But yeah, it's funny. So me, I'm just dunking on Elmo, and I got called out for it. How about that?
I mean, that sounds like a
and he's an
Great
infant
use of a
puppet,
Thursday.
man. Way to punch down.
Fuck.
Yeah, he's a
fuck
kid.
Elmo. Elmo caused like fucking like people get killed in 1997 with the Tickle Me Elmo bullshit. People
Yeah.
fighting over that.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw a fight at a Toys R Us over a Tickle Me Elmo. That's the shoot.
yeah.
See?
yeah, I
That's
remember
a
that.
shoot rim.
We should have known back then where we were headed.
That lady lost Jesus that day.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
her life never recovered.
You know, they say Jesus forgives. No, he doesn't. He doesn't forgive when you do stupid shit like that. Jesus is like, you know what? Fuck you. You can go to hell. You can go to hell and you die. Because Jesus doesn't fuck
He
around.
died before hell.
He's got that stigmata going on, man. Holes in his hands. Just walks around like, look through my hand.
Yeah,
bitch.
sometimes Jesus be way scarier than fucking the devil.
Cody,
Yeah.
Like,
I
whoa,
heard the
buddy.
theory that they made holy swords out of each of the nails of the cross.
Devil didn't rise from the dead.
They made swords from nails of the true cross.
Yeah, one of them was Excalibur.
No, it wasn't, Randy.
Oh.
Excalibur was made from the breath of a dragon.
Did you know
And
the
the
sword and the
nails from
stone
the
is
cross.
not Excalibur?
Yeah.
What is it?
They're different swords.
Is it Beyblade?
No, the sword and the stone is called the sword and the stone, and Excalibur is Excalibur. They're two different swords. Like
Yeah.
King Arthur gets the sword and the stone from pulling it out and becoming the king of England, but he gets Excalibur from the Lady of the Lake.
What a way
So
to pick
they're-
a king.
They're not the same sword. A lot of people think, oh, you pulled Excalibur from the stone, but no, they're different weapons.
Lady in the Lake. Is that a
entirely.
Doctor Who episode?
There could have been a there's probably there's an M. Night Shyamalan movie called Lady in the Water. It's just
Fuck M.
two
Night
very-
Shyamalan. Alan.
His last one was okay.
Now, the Village.
Old.
I saw the
Chum
Village.
along.
The first one that bothered me was the one with the
The
aliens in it with
Village was
Mel
not
Gibson.
great.
I forget what that one was.
That one was
Yeah.
Signs was very okay.
Because, you know why? Because they were weak against water. And I don't know, but our environment's 70% water.
Yeah.
Oh, it had Mel Gibson in it?
Yeah.
They had Mel Gibson
was-
in
Yeah,
it.
he's a pretty terrible person.
He was screaming at the Jews during the
So-
movie. It was crazy. I couldn't believe it.
yeah. Yeah.
Mm,
And the
you
way
might
he
have been-
depicted the crucifixion was so fake.
that wasn't
hated
this
that.
movie. That wasn't Signs.
No, I know. I'm just saying later in his career. Fucking asshole.
And then you had the
There's
Village.
a really funny.
Mel Gibson, I'm calling you out. You're my next feud, motherfucker. I moved on from Walter and Mark Zuckerberg. You know what, Mel Gibson? What are you going to do? You going to fucking do another movie with Mark Wahlberg? No. All right. And Kevin or Will Ferrell? Fucking whatever. You know, come on the Rich Dickman show, motherfucker. And I will super kick you. That's my challenge.
What an offer.
Yeah. Cody,
Anyway,
you saw
The Village was
right?
horrible.
Yeah. Right. So the Village was
The Village could have been a 24-minute Black Mirror episode, but he
Yeah.
fucking stretched that to goddamn 80, 90 minutes.
I saw that in the theater. All right. And I remember
No,
I was
it's not good.
I was okay with it for the first little bit. Like, oh, this is like an old-timey village, and there's like a monster out there, and they got to figure out this chick's blind. Okay. And then all of a
You
sudden...
gonna drop the spoiler to it?
Yeah, fuck it. Spoiler.
Spoilers.
Getting
Village.
deja vu.
She walks out
I
of the
think
village.
we've had this conversation.
And she ends up at the highway. And she's in the real world in present day. But she's blind, so she can't see any of it. So she goes back to her village, and she's like, oh, yeah, no, there's cool people out there or something. It's like, that's the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life.
I mean, it's literally what Rumspringer is.
Yep.
What is
You know what I mean? Like,
No, I have no
Rumspringer-
You know my favorite Rumspringer movie? Sex Drive. That
tell
movie
Rem
was
what
amazing.
Rumspringer is before we...
Rumspringer is for the Amish here, like especially the ladies. I like that part. Who, whenever they come of age, they go off for a summer. It's kind of like, you know, how the Japanese
Rumspringer.
wrestlers go on excursion.
They do some lesbian shit out there and have fun with each other?
They go crazy, and they taste everything from the modern world.
From the ass
They're
to the
allowed
elbow.
to stay. They're allowed to stay or go back based on like the time they have. So there's pictures out there of like
I know
spring
what you're
break,
talking
and you literally there's like pictures out there of spring break, and you literally see like an Amish guy like drinking a full pitcher of beer, like crowd surfing like underneath girls with like bikinis holding them up, and you're just like, what the fuck is going on? And then you realize, oh, that dude's on Rumspringer. You know what I mean?
Great. It's awesome.
So literally, like M. Night Shyamalan got the concept of Rumspringer and then like added a dash of sci-fi horror to it and turned it into a 90-minute obstacle.
Cody, you ever been to the Amish country?
No.
Dude, I've cleaned up in Amish country.
I asked Cody.
Sorry.
I have not been.
No, Cody, you gotta check
I've
it out.
seen the I've been behind carriages on my road trip. Like, oh god,
Yeah.
oh god, please, like pull over so I can move
Cody,
around you without scaring your horses.
Next time you come out this way, whether you're in Ohio or Pennsylvania, Dutch country, or up New York, whatever, go on one of those
Dutch.
obnoxious white people Amish tours. So you get to tour their villages and shit, and you get to like really get into their homes and stuff, and they have to pretend to like you and be nice and stuff. You can't take any pictures of them because you'll steal their souls.
Nope.
But no joke,
steal souls.
I've done the Amish trip a few times, and one of them we had this dinner and like celery. Celery was a part of every course of the meal. There was celery on the table. There was celery within the meals of some sort. It was amazing. And that's
Good for your ejaculation.
yeah, it is. I was a little young then. I didn't know that. I know that now. Yeah, so these guys, they can fuck like Cody. They fuck like Cody. So, but anyway, what I'm saying is, I really like the lifestyle. Like, that's the life for me. That's what I want. I want a simple goddamn life on a farm.
Yeah, here's the thing. Like, I need like, I would like to, like, if you asked me to, like, Amish up, like, a long weekend every month, I'd be okay with that. You know what I mean? It's just like, hey, unplug for fucking 72 hours and go, like, fucking churn butter and raise a barn. I'd be like, I'm okay with this. This sounds like you know what I mean? Like, I might stay. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I might give like a long weekend a fucking week at that point, depending on like how I feel. But it's just like, that seems nice to like temporarily Amish up.
That'd be great. I think we all need to get back to our Amish roots, because deep down inside, each one of us is Amish. And I think
Shout out to Levi Everett, the new emperor of West Virginia.
Of course, his name is Levi. Of course, his name is Levi.
He churns
that guy.
butter.
fuck that guy.
And I have a shirt of his that says churn. He has a hell of a fire up spot, Rim. You should see it.
I had an ex-girlfriend
Wrestling
in Ohio.
Oh.
I had an ex-girlfriend in Ohio that was near like an Amish settlement or what have you. And she was saying the area fucking hated their Amish settlement because they'll literally like take their like horse and buggies to like the nearest grocery store and literally just buy everything in the grocery store because they don't want to come back to the civilization so often. So they'll just caravan milk, eggs, and bread from like a grocery store to the point where there's none left for the community. And she's like, the fucking Amish.
Yeah, and then they'll drive those horse and buggies at night. I almost killed one.
Yeah, and they don't have the mind to put reflectors on them.
Right.
I
or
understand.
even lights.
I understand they don't want the lights on the buggies, but at least, those fucking like safety reflectors don't use any electricity. Just
Also,
put those on the back of the buggy.
Shout out to Weird Al Yankovic for Amish Paradise. I love that song.
That's a great song.
And the Amish Mafia in Pennsylvania who do the buggy races. Those are amazing if you've never seen them.
Have you
Randy.
seen the Amish guy reacting to Weird Al's song?
No. As
Oh,
I
I'm
walk
gonna
through
find
the
that.
valley and I harvest my grain, I take a look at my wife and realize she's very plain. But that's just perfect for an Amish like me because I lack sophisticated things like electricity. Yeah, that.
It's a banger.
Been spending most our lives living in an Amish paradise.
Yeah. Here, I found it. Let's see. Let's copy
Churn
this.
butter once or twice, living in an Amish paradise.
I'm gonna put it in the Discord.
Yeah, I love that song.
Or I'm showing you the Amish reaction to that song.
Mm.
Here we go.
All right,
That's
I'll
not-
play it. Hold on.
All right, check it out.
All right. Oh, shit.
The Amish guy is in a car. That confuses me sometimes. Like, apparently some Amish are okay with trucks and cars.
Yeah.
The Slim Jim. Have you ever seen the Slim Jim?
Yep. Is that on your phone?
Yeah, it's a TikTok, goddammit. Oh, he's laughing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is terrible, pod. It's hilarious. Come to bit.do/TRDS1. Click the link that Cody
Yeah.
posted. It's amazing. This Amish guy is cracking up pretty hard.
And he's in like the stereotypical like winged bowl cut that you see the
Yep.
Amish rocking. I understand
They've
you
got
can't
a
cut your
Flowbee.
hair so often,
They've got a
but
Flowbee.
you don't need to rock the winged bowl cut by any means.
You guys think
Maybe
my
a
hair looks
ponytail?
good, honestly? Like, I need an opinion.
It's unkempt. It's a handsome unkempt is the verbiage.
Put a tie on.
Yeah.
Put
No.
a goddamn
fuck off.
tie on. No, fuck you. Put a tie on.
I barely put a belt on. Let me fucking get back to a belt. Let me reclaim. Let me give up soda first.
Take a walk every day. Give up soda. Put a
Fuck.
tie on. Even when you're calling into the office, put a fucking tie on.
Why?
You want a better job, don't you?
No.
Oh, all right. Fuck you then. I don't hear you complain.
Why would I want a better? No, I'm perfectly satisfied with my 3% raise every year. that the rich
Randy's
people
probably
give me.
Batman.
No.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, that type of, like, alter ego would definitely, like, throw you for the loop. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, Randy's Batman? Not the millionaire playboy that can afford all the toys? No, Randy. Randy's Batman.
I'd be more likely to be Robin Hood,
Robin Hood.
but a fat Robin Hood. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Why do we
like Fat Randall.
bridge... Yeah, why do we bridge...
or kind of like
DC
Robin
to
Hood
fucking-
mixed with Santa Claus.
Yeah. Randy, can I put a pause on you
And
for
a
a
little
second
rock
so I
and
get
roll?
I can get Cody to read an article so we can discuss something here?
Oh,
Absolutely.
fuck, man. Where is it?
As I actually did show prep.
Muting.
Yeah, it's in the Rich Dickman live show chat, Cody. It's a New York Post article.
Oh, it's in the chat. Okay.
Yeah. Yep, we're
Post.
gonna take a trip to Australia. Shout out to my man Maddie. All right, couldn't be here tonight because he doesn't know how time zones work. That's okay. I didn't invite him either. Maddie, you're
I
always
don't know
invited.
how those work either.
It's 12 hours, bro. It's 12 hours. If I'm at night, you're in morning.
I cannot be bothered to do the math.
That's gonna be really weird for you because he's 12 hours from me. But like where you are, you'd expect maybe like an hour or two difference, but it's probably
13.
18 hours or some shit.
18, yeah. He's way in the future for me.
Yeah, that's nuts. So anyway, I came
You know,
across.
I wake up on New Year's Day and the Australians are already like drunk in a field.
it's already
passed out.
January
Like,
5th when you wake up on New Year's Day.
yeah. I'm like, how did they do that? They're cheating.
I came across this article and I thought it was interesting, especially in today's times where everybody's a groomer. We gotta, protect our kids from things, and everybody's kind of go crazy about certain things, but not crazy about other things, and pedophiles, and how that seems to only go one way. It's really weird where we're at now because when you start reading this article, like your immediate thought as a male is like, all right, like that South Park episode.
Yeah, it's one of those things.
Yeah.
Where it's just
it's
double
weird.
standard.
Yep. Go ahead, Cody.
Politics aside, here we go.
Yeah, this isn't politics. This is just the way society is.
Well, I'm gonna not leave. There could be. You could make politics out of
Oh,
it.
sure. We're not a political podcast.
Never. Glamorous heiress, aged 45, charged with having sex with 14-year-old boy 4 times in one day.
And listen, she's not one of those weird 45-year-old chicks, all right, who look awful.
She's the looker.
She's fucking hot.
She's a looker.
She's fucking hot. Holy shit. What's her name? Go ahead, Cody, read that article.
An Australian horse heiress, I would not have used those words, is saddled with charges after being accused with having sex with a 14-year-old boy 4 times in a single day. Savannah Daisley, 45, Waverley Local Court in Sydney on Tuesday, experienced child sex abuse allegations, with Judge Jacqueline Millage denying her bail over the quite disturbing allegations. The glamorous mother of 2, who is the daughter of famed Australian horse breeder Ross Daisley, strongly denies the accusations and intends to plead not guilty.
Of course.
Cops claim an unbridled Daisley molested the minor 4 times before 5 p.m. on May 20th last year. Wow! We have time
busy
machines. Yeah, holy shit.
I hope he stayed hydrated. Reminds me of that episode of Rick and Morty whenever he got the sex robot.
You got to stay hydrated.
Where do you meet women like this? Like, I'd love to meet somebody who's ready to go 4 times
apparently.
a day. Holy shit.
It's unclear whether the pair were known to each
that.
other prior to the alleged acts. What?
Yeah.
It's unclear whether... Okay, so maybe a glory hole thing.
Oh, no.
Daisley's defense lawyer cried nay, arguing the accusations against the socialite client were made in spite. So I love how this writer's just like, isn't child abuse a great opportunity to pull the puns out?
Keep it going.
You know what I mean?
Go to the next paragraph. You got to keep going.
Do I have to?
Yes. Go ahead.
Arguing the accusations against the socialite client were made in spite and that it was an oath versus oath case. Okay. However, prosecutor Daniel Richardson claims evidence straight from the horse's mouth exists. He said an officer told... Evidence from the horse's mouth isn't evidence. You know what I mean? They didn't know how to use their own pun. It's like, evidence from the horse. No, it's hearsay from the horse's mouth. Accusations against a socialite client were made... Oh, I read that. The police officer said there's a recording of a tawdry phone call made by the heiress in which she allegedly admits to kissing the teen.
Keep going. This is turning me on now. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, she's
good
looking.
I'm smoking my pre-roll now.
Yeah. Oh, she's a naturopath, which is weird.
This is fucked up. This article is amazing.
Yeah, Richardson claims that...
It's a talented writer.
No, he's not. Richardson claimed that the recording reveals Daisy had little recollection of the incident, perhaps due to being intoxicated at the time.
Oh, really?
But she says... I thought you were going to call the police on me. I thought we had placed this in a little box and thrown it deep into the sea. The prosecutor told the court. The officer's instructions to me was the phone call was quite damning to her. The facts are that the admissions were made that were captured on the telephone intercept and is quite a serious matter. So it's just, this is weird.
What were you doing May 20th, 2021, Cody? Do you remember? Because she was having sex 4 times.
May 20. I don't know what I was doing.
No.
I hope they Aunt Becky this bitch.
I was I was taking care of my dad.
She was 223 days sober. Oh, I'm sorry, Cody.
This is $10,000 to ensure his daughter would return to court if she was granted conditional freedom. The judge denied the offer. Wow, so her mom literally attempted to bail her daughter out of court.
Yeah. So she fucking looks crazy, but she's hot as hell. And man, like this is so wrong. This is wrong on a million levels, right? But it's funny to me the double standard we have when it comes to things like this. Because the 3 of us will sit here and be like, "Oh yeah, it's wrong," but hell yeah, right? But if it was anything else, if the 14-year-old was a girl, or if it was some type of, we'd have a whole.
The thing is, like, if the teenager is like, yeah, regardless of gender, it's kind of like, all right, that person, you know what I mean? It's just like that person enjoyed it, so it's just like, do we feel sorry from the person that is celebrating?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't, maybe.
And like, you know,
They're a teenager without fully formed brains.
Cody,
like Milo, that guy. Wasn't he young? Whenever he had his first interaction.
literally nobody knows what you're talking about.
Oh, this pre-roll.
What's that Milo's last name?
Eubanopoulos.
That's it.
Greek Milo.
Yeah, that's right.
But I love how like this fucking article, like New York Post, I love how this article is highlighting the fact that it was just like 4 times
in one day.
4 in one day.
May
Wow,
20th.
you know what I mean? Like
2021.
they brought it up.
Tawdry phone call.
Date doesn't matter. But it's just like if like they don't want you to miss the nitty gritty of 4 times before 2 p.m. You know, like why are you just say like repeatedly? You know, we don't.
Wonder
need
if
the
this kid
details
screenshotted this for
for
his Tinder profile.
Oh, you know it.
Cody, like the most times I beat off in one day, I think I was 14, and I think I hit like 6. So,
Wow.
Jesus.
yeah. And there was nothing at the end either. So it's like dust, but it's gross. But what I'm saying is, Cody, it's like Cody, I'm going to ask you specifically because I know Randy gave me some stupid answer and I don't want to listen for 10 minutes and drone on about this bullshit. Cody, if this was you, if you were this 14-year-old kid and you had 4 instances of some type of contact with this beautiful, sexy, gorgeous woman, are you telling anybody? Are you telling your friends? Like, if you're enjoying it and you know that it could go away if the wrong person finds out, are you going to tell anybody or not?
If you put my current 33-year-old brain into his body and presented the situation, I'd be like, yo, loose lips sink ships.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, fucking don't.
But at 14,
otherwise.
you got to tell fucking everybody, right? You can't help but
if
tell
if I have a 14-year-old brain in my head, it's just like, why am I doing this if I can't tell anyone?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I was thrilled to find out other dudes were getting boners in class without any warning. Yeah, but
That's weird.
So
that's a weird
I'd
one,
be thrilled
Rem.
to share that. No, that's not weird, Cody. You've gotten like erections in school.
Yeah, but no, I don't like other men getting erections.
No, I don't like
in
it either.
school,
I'm not saying I like it. It was nice to not be alone. Like other people would have to get up and grab their backpacks in a certain way in order to hide it before they left class.
No, you just do the Texas tuck. What is wrong with you?
I went to an all-boys Catholic school, and we had to wear like Dockers and shit, and we really couldn't Texas tuck nothing.
How do you have a waistband? You Texas tuck it.
Could have an extremely large penis. It's very hard to tuck it. All right, I was trying not to get.
And it goes
trying
up
not to
your
say that.
shirt.
You know,
It goes over. Yeah, it goes up your shirt if it's poking out.
When I can Doctor Who myself, back to I'll teach myself how to tuck it. Okay, but for now,
Texas tuck.
what I'm saying is I wasn't smart enough at 14 because it was 1994. Cody, that thing didn't exist.
Oh, there were no waistbands in 1978. What did you say?
94.
You know what we're glossing over
Wow.
with this case right now, gentlemen.
What's that? What?
This is Australia. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like kids are hitting puberty at like 8 years old. This 14-year-old probably has a full beard, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep. He can buy beer on his own because it's without an ID.
yeah. Yeah. That kid's been through the ringer to the point where 14 is pretty much like,
probably
the country's 31.
Yeah, he probably had a fist fight
Yeah.
with a kangaroo at some point. Fought off some deadly spiders.
He
Wrestled
paid
a
for his
snake.
first abortion in 4th grade.
And that was just preschool.
Do they have abortions in Australia? Is it okay that they don't
Dingo
have guns?
did not eat this baby.
No,
Yeah.
the doctor's forceps did. Crunch. Bitch.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
That,
gross. That's awful.
got way dark there,
got way
Randy.
dark.
Randy. That's number 3. I called you
God damn
Randy.
it, Cody. Really?
Fuck.
It's weird.
Fuck Cody.
I'm not even drunk.
You're making me feel terrible right now. Because
Yeah.
of my
drink, so at least I
chin.
have an
This is making
excuse.
me feel terrible because of the lazy. God damn it.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy with Rem. feeling
Rem
terrible.
lazy makes me an asset.
To who?
All right, I find the most efficient way to get shit done. To
Randy,
myself.
Are you telling anybody about
You heard
your
what, you,
affair
you
with
heard
this
what
teacher?
Bill Gates.
That
You
teacher.
heard what Bill Gates said about lazy people, right?
What do you
Um,
say? We got to
He
inject
says
them.
hire lazy people. No, hire
Well,
lazy people. They'll find the
so,
easiest way to do everything.
Based on my history around this topic, I would say that I would probably keep it quiet and repressed until I was about 24 and it came out in therapy. So,
Okay.
Okay.
That's fair.
Yep.
I'm down. I know. Yeah, I'm same with Cody. Like my 41-year-old brain would be like, no.
Would say no.
Would say no.
Don't,
you
don't
keep
squeal.
this shit quiet. Enjoy every second of it because it's
If
awesome.
you're 14, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. At 14, I'm gonna call my buddy like, yo, Eric, you know what happened? Holy shit. Let me don't tell anybody. Don't you fucking tell anybody, but let me tell you what I just did 4 times.
No, it doesn't come out like that. That's not how the pressure comes in.
Oh, how's
the
it
pressure
go?
comes in when like
I didn't have any friends.
You're with your well, the pressure comes exactly. The pressure comes in when like a bully comes up to you and like shoves you and calls you a virgin. And then you're got to be like, no, and then they're going to be like, prove it. And then that's when you pull out, the fucking.
I did that shit once.
The sex clip. Yeah.
It's
exactly how it comes out.
I used to get picked on in school, right? I used to get bullied, right? And then early internet, you meet people. And so this girl who lived in Pennsylvania or whatever, she became my girlfriend for like 5 minutes. Like, I don't know how this shit works. We met in a chat room. I don't know. Anyways, so some guy's like, hey, Rem, do you have a girlfriend yet? And I'm like, it's like, we're at 15 now. And I'm like, yes, I do.
And she's not here.
She's not
so
here.
You have to prove it. Yeah, you got to prove it.
And he's like,
yeah, 17.
oh, really?
And you do horrible things.
My first girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like official.
Mm-hmm.
Like where we went steady. You know what I mean? Like I fucked around a little bit on like school buses and stuff. That's about it.
Yeah, it's nice. I remember my first date with this chick named Stacy. I think I was in 7th grade. My first date.
Did her mom have it going on?
No, I never met her mom. I only met her dad.
Nice.
I don't even know if her mom was around, to be honest with you. But we went to go see a movie, and then we went back to her house to hang out, right? And like the entire time we were on a date, I didn't look at her.
Right? Because you want to be polite or some weird fucking shit.
Yeah.
Right? You want her to know I'm not here for your visuals. I'm here for your charm.
Yeah.
But you seem very uncharming when you refuse to make eye contact with the lady that's.
I didn't know how to talk to her. I
impressing
couldn't look at her. Like we were sitting there on a couch in her basement playing fucking
I've had
Rampage on
those.
the NES, and I'm just like talking straight ahead instead of looking over. What a fucking dork.
Yeah. I started a date. Pretty much what you said happened. And instead of doing anything fun, she ended up like asking me to proofread her like scholastic papers. And I was just like, this is a great way. Like,
So
you know what I mean? And the thing is,
man,
here's the thing. Here's the thing. Her mom walked in on us and expected to catch us. You know what I mean? She like came into her room. I was like, hey, do you kids need your drinks refreshed? And I was just like,
Jesus.
no. I'm reading her fucking midterm paper, and I'm just like, no, we don't.
no, I'm proofreading.
Man, my first date was a concert. Small band, you probably never heard of them. Named Boba Flex. Actually, their lead singer put out a new song, and he followed me on Twitter. I want to try and get him on the show. But anyways, they did a concert, and that night, this girl, we were walking down, some guy went by on a motorcycle, revved his engine, and she yelled, "You have a small penis?" And we had to run away from a biker.
Nice. Hell yeah. It's always good. You get that
pretty
adrenaline
impressive.
going. You drive some really good sex with that fear. Like fear sex or overcoming fear sex. I don't know.
Fear boner?
Yeah, that's it. That's the one. So you want to know how the relationship ended with me and Stacy?
Nope.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you anyways. Cody, thank you, Randy. Thank you. You're a good pal. I'm not as mad at you anymore.
I'm fucking
Thanks,
hungry.
bud.
So another girl asked me out, right? And I'm like, I'm like, I can't because I'm with this one. And the other girl said, no, you're not. And I said, what? And she's like, I just talked to her. You guys aren't together anymore. So I went over to Stacy. I'm like, yo, what's up? And she's like, yeah, no, I don't want to. And I'm like, why not? She's like, because it's just not worth it. I'm like, all right, thanks. Peace.
Yeah, some of those teenage girls are very mean to their counterparts.
I think she's like
I heard
strung on heroin now or like dead or something. So she,
Oh shit!
I think I'm all right.
I heard that girls don't like boys; they like cars and money.
They like money, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't have a car.
You don't need one, Cody. You just got that money. You just.
I love it when people still call me like, we've been trying to contact you. Your car is warranty.
Of course, yeah.
Just like,
I get that on my work phone, and I'm like, how? What?
yeah, and then
I
I
bought
get
a warranty for the first
Yeah,
time ever.
the glorious like response of saying like I don't have a car,
Cody,
and then they just get quiet, and then you just hear them hang up, and it's the funniest fucking thing.
So here's the thing, because I've played a couple of these calls many episodes ago when I tried to record them. I just had one recently, right? And the funny thing is, like, you get the automated messages, hey, we're calling about your car's service warranty, it's about to expire. Press 1 if you're interested in extension. You press 1. And then they get on. And
Don't press 1.
No, you press 1. You got to see what's going on. This is
No,
fun.
no.
But you press 1.
No.
And they're like, okay, hey, thank you for calling. Can you please confirm the make and model of your car? So you would think if they're calling you about your warranty, they would know what kind of car you have. But they don't.
probably do. Well, yeah. Well,
So-
the thing is, they're probably going, assuming the guys that they're being like, fact checky, and that they're confirming it, not asking
Nope.
you for it.
They're not doing shit. They're saying, can you confirm the make and model of your car? And once I said I have an 86 Toyota Corolla, and they went with it. And just recently I said I had a 2012 Subaru Forester. And they said, okay, thank you very much. And what's your zip code? And I gave them a phony zip code. Well, different town zip code. I know a lot of zip codes, Cody. I don't know if you know that.
No,
Yeah.
It's impressive.
Yeah, it's
me too.
Stupid knowledge.
Because I can get to like a lot of places.
And then they'll ask you for your address, right? And then here's the thing. They'll put the address in with that zip code, and they'll realize, wait, that doesn't match. So they'll ask to confirm. Or do you mean with this zip code here, instead of 06450, is it 06414? And I'm like, yeah, that's the one. Oh, okay. Mr. Warsaw Pact. I don't know what the fuck his last name was. They then pull up the last name from the address. And they're like, we want to send someone out to talk to you. And I'm, okay, I'll be here tomorrow at 1.
Oh, jeez.
You're a horrible person.
You're going to get someone killed, man.
You know why you shouldn't? You know why you don't interact with those calls, right, Rem? Because they confirm there's a human on the other line, and they sell the phone number at a higher price because they just confirmed.
Really?
It's real.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. So as soon as you like pick up and do anything other than leave dead silence on that line, they like save it. And she's like, "Oh, that's a live one."
Well,
Put
I'm
that in the
happy I
live
made somebody
file.
money.
So like every time I get those calls, is that okay? And then you know they're trying to trick you into saying like, you know, all the digits.
Oh,
right?
Yeah, I'll never give them the digits.
You've already said you said zip codes and addresses of fake places. Yes, they're fake, but they could take you saying those numbers, chop it up to recite your social security code.
Oh, that's too involved, Cody. Come on.
Oh, that's exactly what they ask you to confirm your license plate and phone number.
Just a little bit of voice.
God damn it, you guys! You ruined all my fun,
man. Like, don't give the fucking tele-scammers like numbers because
some kids in England took someone's house because they wouldn't let them have a Snapchat handle.
Yeah, that's England, though.
No, they took a house here.
Oh, really?
From England over a Snapchat handle. It was like @lizard or something.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. There's a @ at the capital letter M, just @M. And that was severely fought over like tooth and nail, and it was like hacked many times just because people wanted the cool handle @M.
What happens like if I were to press 1 and talk to somebody, then I just go like a noise like that? Would they still be able to deep fake my voice?
No. They would need you saying actual syllables and then apply the filter over the top. So that's why they're trying to get you to like, oh, tell me your phone number. Tell me all the numbers. You know what I mean? So they're trying to get you to say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Wish you would have told me
once
this
they have that,
several months ago.
I don't know. You're
started
fucking with
doing this.
telemarketers, Rem. The smart move is to never engage them, so they think they have a dead end number and don't call you back.
Okay.
Like every time I see like a number I don't recognize, I make sure the room is quiet and then answer it. So if it's, you know what I mean? So if it's like a telescammer, they think it's a dead end number and they don't call back.
Now, Rich Dickman Corp has to come out and say, because we are a member of the telemarketing lobby, that there are good telemarketers that are just educating customers.
Worst job I ever had.
There are legitimate telemarketers out there that are just doing good work, trying to feed their families. All right, don't always hang up on everybody.
Man, I was a telemarketer for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
How'd you like it?
It was awful. It was awful, Cody.
Mm-hmm.
It was the worst job I ever had. Like the first week, I got lucky and I had people helping me, so I had a few sales. Right?
Shit, I was 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, and then the next week and the next week and a half or whatever it was, I didn't get any. I got very few sales. So I fell down the list. Right, so our boss to give us our pep talk one morning comes out
when there's a list.
And he's like,
bad when there's a list,
and he starts going on about how our production is low, and he looks over at me and he says, "What about you? You falling off a cliff, Mister 2.0?" Because I had a 2.0, which was really good. And, it was the whole thing.
Yep.
He was like called me out right on the floor, so I didn't go back. I left that day. And
that was probably the smart move.
He called to see if I was going to come back to work or whatever, and I didn't answer the phone. My mom did. And like he sold the job to my mom. She's like, you need to call him back and talk to him because it sounds like you have a great opportunity.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I never called.
You know the best telesales pep talk that I've ever seen done?
What's that?
Was the dude stood up and did the Independence Day speech. Afterwards, everyone sold a shit ton.
It's pretty good.
Word for word?
Yeah.
So he didn't change
nailed
it. So he didn't change it.
We will not go into that good night.
Stood up, did it with an air horn.
That's amazing.
With an air horn. That must have been fucking irritating.
I forget what they're fucking called.
A megaphone, Randy?
A megaphone. Thank you, sir.
If he did it through an air horn, it would just be one shrill shriek the entire speech. Oh, yeah! An air horn. Good job, Randall.
Sorry, a megaphone.
You guys are silly. The
reason why I thought air horn is there's a wrestler at the local indie wrestling who uses a megaphone, but he always puts it on the siren when he's coming out, and it sounds like an air horn kind of. It's really annoying.
Also, bullhorn is a good
bullhorn. Remember that? That's a good one. It might be a little offensive to bulls though. So Cody, Randy, I had a suggestion come to me. I can't really hear myself tonight. Anyways, it was suggested to me that perhaps we release a Stony Curiosity on the main feed once. So the people...
Yes, that's a capital idea.
You like that?
Yes, I need to get stuff and then maybe we can do Stony Curiosity.
It would be...
Randy?
It would be because Stony Curiosity is better without me. All right, it'll be you two.
Mike's good on it, though. I like Mike. Maybe he can show back.
What if
Mike?
What if the next
Mike's
Stony
good,
Curiosity Hour, Cody and I listen to the first Stony Curiosity Hour and criticize ourselves?
No, I hate when people do that. They do a reaction to something they've already experienced. So you hear their voices twice, during the reaction and then during the post.
Oh,
so it's literally just like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like you can't do that.
But this would need a little more production because on the Patreon we throw it out just you guys kind of just raw and it's beautiful and it's great. But to a new list, maybe they don't want some dead space, maybe they want a little music, or I don't know. I'm not nobody. Maybe you just want to throw it out the way you do, the way it is.
Yeah, well, it would be most
naked.
Honest to its representation if we just do it as we do. But
okay.
Maybe we'll get a little theme song or bumper up in that bitch to open it up.
Mara says as is. Okay, maybe as is. All right. So what do you think, Cody? How much? I don't want to put any pressure on you. I know how you get. So this is no pressure. Mm-hmm. If you need me to do it, I will. But it's not as authentic. How much time do you think you need? Because this would be an awesome week off for me. I wouldn't have to do shit. I just have to post the thing.
Time do I need to do what?
To prep.
Oh, to get a Stony going? I have family visiting, but maybe let's say we can do Saturday, maybe. Randy?
And can you guys do two? One for the Patreon, one for the main
that might be scraping for material, but yeah.
Right.
We'll see what we can do.
Oh,
absolutely, Oprah.
There's definitely gems out there like the Library of Babel that need to be.
That's still freaking. I was actually listening to that this week, and it's still freaking me out. The whole Library of Babel thing. Amara says you also have.
What about the formula of humanity?
Whatever.
I don't know. What that
Immanuel Kant.
Immanuel
Kant.
Kant.
Are you talking about phi? Constant.
Am I? No.
PHI. 0.1681 something. Fuck all.
Nobody knows what that is.
No, the formula of humanity is seek first to keep consciousness as the ends and never the means.
Can you turn that into 20 minutes of convo?
Can you use that in a sentence?
I don't know what I just said.
We're Stony Curiosity, everybody. More of this.
Yeah, that's a little sneak preview. So in the coming weeks, instead of a typical Rich Dickman, we're going to post a Stony Curiosity and get a little sample of what the patrons get just about every month.
Oh, we're skipping a show? No, that's bullshit, man.
I mean, we don't. I guess
as like 70 or 32% of the Patreon. You know,
we should plan this
episodes too.
We should plan this for when I'm on vacation, and that way that can fill in. Yeah, and it'll be TRDS number 225.
You don't think Cody and I can carry a show?
No, I'm not saying I'm a part of it.
Oh wait, it would be Stony Curiosity.
Yeah. All right, we'll figure it out. I mean, at some point.
Oh, and you didn't know?
Yes, but I called somebody. At some point, Cody will text us back, Randy. We can flesh this out a little bit.
Yeah, I've been not paying attention to that shit.
To what shit?
No one died. Your text messages. No one's dead, right?
Well, maybe. I'm not going to tell you. Now you have to read and find out. You didn't hear. Whatever. You didn't get to hear about my back pain that I had. I could barely move all weekend. All right. You didn't get to hear about me losing money and winning money. Winning, I had 3 good days and I've had 2 shit days, and it sucks right now. But we're keeping at it. Love gambling. It's the best thing that I've picked up.
Rim, what did I say to you when you told me you were up like $104?
You said the behind the scenes of becoming a degenerate gambler, losing my family or some shit.
Yeah, I said flash forward 5 years.
Yeah.
Rim's, Jerry in the apartment. where there's a tumbleweed going by and it says
you're jerking off in a dumpster. Yeah, so Cody, you've missed that. My back pain, my gambling wins and losses.
Oh no.
Randy did something too, I think. You want me to read them to you?
Randy did something.
You want me to just pull them up and start reading? No. Are you sure?
That'd be a good vocal warm-up if I every week I literally just read your texts, you know what I mean, to open the episode.
Oh, that might be bad. That might incriminate me.
Randy says, trying to get Kristen to make me lasagna.
That's a real
To which Rem responds, yeah, boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. I say that a lot.
That happened once.
No. Yeah, people at home, I wasn't making that up. That was a legitimate.
Shit.
That was a legitimate back and forth between the shit I'm trying to ignore nowadays.
Amara says, don't be lazy. It's going to be an extra release for regular. Okay, very well.
Wow.
It'll be an extra release.
Did we hire like an executive producer when I wasn't paying attention?
Wouldn't it be amazing? It would be just the most amazing thing in the world to have an executive producer who can actually help produce. I might have a passion for the show again and love what I do. You never know.
You never know.
You never know.
Yeah, you know what I thought about bringing back, Rim?
No.
Oh, God. High energy Randy?
No,
Go
fortune
for Randy.
cookies. Just ripping off Coltrane.
No. Wait. Don't say ripping off anybody. This is an original idea that you just had. I love it.
Oh.
Who's Coltrane?
Oh, boy. You want to tell a story? I'll tell a story.
Yeah. Okay. Story time with Rim, baby.
How long is this going to be?
So, Cody, several years ago, there was a podcast called Convert to Raid. It was a World of Warcraft podcast for the World of Warcraft Raider, all right? And there was 3 guys on it, Pat Crane, some asshole named Solar Flare, and another dude named Coltrane. And Coltrane had the movie trailer guy?
Fontaine. In a world.
The voice.
Yeah. That's Coltrane.
His name's Pat Font. Yeah, fuck
yeah. So he's not.
Or he can do it, or he's the guy.
He cuts movie trailers, and he's announced several. Like the one off the top of my head is the Muppets movie, the most recent Muppets movie. He did the trailer, but he's done a ton of trailers. I hear him on TV, and I'm like, I know that guy. All right,
what's his name?
Coltrane.
Is that his handle, or is that his name?
Handle? I can't give you his real. I don't know his full real name. I just know half of it.
Oh
yeah, so he does a whole bunch. Very talented guy.
He wished me happy birthday once, Cody.
Yep.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. So anyway, because he had the voice and he was funny, he was very creative, right? And he was just a brilliant man. Mind. he gained a big following, right? So everyone loved Coltrane. They loved listening to him convert to raid. So when Coltrane would guest on other podcasts, they would get a massive bump in listeners because the convert to raid listeners would go follow Coltrane.
Yes.
And
Sounds right.
It happened to our podcast. That's what we did. We are episode 6. We brought in our first time we broke 600 until we hit, then we were up 2,500, 5,000. Anyways, what was I talking about, Randy? We're talking about Coltrane. And
Coltrane.
Yeah, Coltrane.
Yeah. Yeah, he's an awesome dude.
Confused on that. Yeah, okay.
He does voiceovers.
Voice acting, voiceovers, and cuts
Sounds movie trailers.
Right.
Yeah, I was telling the story about something important, Randy, and you let me just fucking go. You could have stopped me.
Nah, I derailed it with Who's Coltrane.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I met him once in Minnesota when I watched the World of Warcraft movie.
Did you realize he was missing
Salt
an
of the
arm?
Earth guy. Huh?
Did he shake you with shake your hand, left or right?
Right.
It wasn't made of wood.
I don't remember.
Okay. All right.
Like, I was so nervous.
Were
You don't understand, Rim. Like, whenever I was meeting him, I was like, oh, yes. Because right before that, somebody had, like, pitched, me fucking their wife. I was like, oh, no, I'm good. And
He's good.
And then I turn around, I'm like, oh, Coltrane.
And he wore a robe, and his joke was in a robe. This is like this weird nostalgia episode. Marconin, Coltrane. Cody looks like the
I'm
devil
getting
right now.
none of it.
Look at the way lighting is hitting your face, bud.
My iPad right here.
Look at that.
I feel like the dramatic lighting's better than the not lit.
Yeah, no, it's better.
So
I can see you. I don't feel like I'm
just-
going blind.
I'll just use
All right.
the iPad for lighting.
What do you guys want to do next week? Do you want to have a guest on next week?
I've been trying to talk about my fucking crab rangoon for fucking literally half a month now, you asshole.
Rim, you should ask Sean McCoy, the Boba Flex guy, on.
I don't know who that is.
That's the Boba Flex guy. He's from Point Pleasant, West Virginia.
I didn't like that TV show. The Boba Fett show sucked.
No, Boba Flex.
Flex.
Yeah. Their biggest song, I think, is called Bury Me With Your Guns On. And in there, they literally say, so whenever they go up to the sky, they can show him how to die. And when they get cast out of the sky, they'll shoot the devil right between
Randy,
the eyes.
I have a craving. And that craving is for some Cody Rangoons. Cody,
Cowbell.
tell me about your fucking crab Rangoon.
Oh, you want to pop this out now
Yeah.
at the end of the fucking show?
Hey,
you fucking
people
pleb?
wait for the good stuff. You're the star of the show. The best thing that's ever happened to this show.
Yeah, so Amara was telling me how to make crab rangoon. And I don't know how to articulate this sentiment, but authentic crab rangoon is made with imitation crab.
Yeah.
And most people are weirded out about that, but it's like, no, that's how you make crab rangoon. I mean, you of course you can use the real crab, and it'll be like an entire fucking process of getting it out of its shell and
And a different
all
taste
that.
experience.
Yep. So you get the cream cheese, you get the crab, and then like I'm one of those idiots that has texture problems. You know what I mean? With,
Me too. You're not an idiot.
What do you? Yeah,
Oh,
you guys
I'm
have
mouth
texture
texture. Hand
issues.
texture is fine. Mouth texture.
I can't. Yeah, there's like if you ask me to like
Paper towel on the...
okay.
Sorry.
So if you're unaware of what's going on right now,
Oh, God.
Rem and Cody are laughing internally their ass. Rem's letting it out, but he's doing it silently. And
Yeah, I can't think about things.
Patreon.com/Rich
won't-
Stickman.
we
Tongue
don't
on a
need to
paper
see
towel.
that. Don't.
No.
Don't. Yeah, anyway, so my crab rangoon was delicious.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Yeah, like it was super irritating because I couldn't find the right wrapping for it, so I literally had to like play geometry with like wrappers that were too big. So like I have this weird just corner of wrappers in my refrigerator. That's like, what do I do with this?
Oh, you didn't
know
use
what I
a
mean?
protractor and cut them properly? with a little scalpel?
No, I fucking eyeballed it.
Yeah.
He's an exacto.
No, you got it. Yeah, when you cook, you got to eyeball, man. Like I get it. You can't just sit there and measure everything. Just what feels good.
I was taught differently, and that fucked me up. You know what I mean? It's like you should do everything to the book, but it's just like it's not. You're not really learning if you just recite what the book says.
But
over
it's also hard to teach because when my wife is like, "Well, how much salt?" I'm like, "This much." You know, she has no fucking idea.
Exactly, and then you know what I mean. Like, and she's like, "What is that?" And you say a pinch, and then it's just like, "How much is a pinch?"
Yeah, and my fingers
And
are
it's
massive,
just-
and hers are tiny. Yep. What?
I
You gotta
doubt
pick 'em, Ron.
based on your chin that your fingers are that big.
Yeah.
Like my finger. Look at that fucking hand. Ugh.
How dare you? How fucking dare you? Like, you're my friend, and you're just going to get out here and during Cody's story about his crab rangoons and insult my chin for no fucking reason. What's the matter with you?
You need to be knocked down a peg. Like, no, don't you understand? Like, every 7 episodes, you have to get knocked down a peg.
I'm just
It's in his
trying.
calendar.
God, fuck both of you sometimes.
you don't
Holy
know the-
shit.
It's like once a
formula?
quarter.
No, okay. Cody, how...
It's like
After
once a
all this
fiscal
time?
quarter.
What did you fry the crab rangoons in? Did you have trouble
The
forming
air
them?
fryer, actually.
An
Yeah,
air
the forming would like. Yeah, you needed to like. I was really embarrassed that Amara knew how to like do the rangoon folds more than I did, but you kind of just pinch the corners to the center and let the flappy bits hang out. So you hit them with like the cooking oil spray, right, and then they go into the air fryer. It's like 20 minutes. They come out like
Wow.
where the oil hit them, and there's like crispy. Yeah, and then like I don't know. Apparently, this is not as obvious and well known as I thought it was, but like Asian food pairs really good with Diet Coke or just Coke in general.
Just Coke in
Like, that
general,
is-
yeah.
Yeah, like a lot of people like see. You know, I have no idea like how to explain it, but it's really good. Sushi and Coke is great. Dumplings and Coke is great, and like people
Coke is great.
like people look at you weird when you pair. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, shouldn't you be having something more authentic? And it's just like you apparently haven't had fucking Coke and Rangoon, but yeah, Coke and Rangoon is one of my favorite
I love it.
Yeah.
meals. I think I actually like revealed that during the show. Amara heard me, and that prompted us to have Coke and Rangoon.
See, I had a quick Coke.
I'm going to have to go get Rangoon tomorrow.
and I lost 10
You can make
pounds
it.
in 2 weeks. So, Cody, let me
Make it
ask you, bud.
brandy.
Did you make the plum sauce to dip it in, too?
No, I had the sweet and sour chili. Yeah, sweet and sour
Okay.
chili sauce.
Yeah, all
Yeah,
right.
with the chili flecks right in the syrup of the sauce.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking plum sauce from the Thai spring rolls I had with my mom on Mother's Day.
That sounds good though. I've never had that. I am intrigued because it's one of those old people foods. But like, no, plums can be delicious. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Still making prunes.
especially if you like.
You say so.
Yeah, nobody likes prunes. I'm gonna say no. I'm
Man,
gonna say nobody likes prunes.
how good is like a perfect peach, right? That one bite of a peach that's just perfect. I had one. the other day.
Peaches come from a can, man.
Yep.
they were
put there by a man. In a factory downtown.
Cody, did you cook anything else?
With Amara, yeah, I did the crab rangoon. I did a
Yeah.
fusilli Alfredo, and I have a note here from Amara that says
It's too silly, Jerry.
she Amara corrected me in that she found only out after I asked her to make rangoon and Coke that I mentioned it on the podcast show that was coming out that week. So serendipity,
Yeah.
or just me subconsciously listening to my stomach. Yeah, we had a Alfredo fusilli with broccoli. That was delicious, actually.
Did
It's
you?
nice.
That sounds really good.
It's yeah. You know what I mean?
Did you hibachi it up and add chicken and shrimp?
No, Randy. That's not what hibachi means. Again. And I was actually very prideful in that I could make a nice vegetarian dish. You know what I mean? Like get the cream thick and the broccoli hearty and the noodles.
Yeah, but they used eggs in the pasta, so it's not vegetarian. No, that's vegan.
Rim, you know how you
sorry.
were
Yeah, it's
talking
vegetarian
about
stuff.
getting a boner in high school?
Yeah.
Cody talking about this fucking Alfredo with the broccoli.
Gives you a high school boner.
Gives me a high school boner.
Cody, you want to hear something weird? I'm at a point in my life now, like I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Maybe I have some serious health issues. Maybe I don't. Maybe it's all in my head. It could be lots of things, right? But I lost my sweet tooth. I really don't like sweet things anymore, and I lost.
That happens. That's sad when that happens.
Yeah. I no longer enjoy only chicken wings, but any other type of chicken, I just can't stand. So like,
does that have to do with the sweet tooth, or are you just listening things?
I'm just listening things that I just no longer like. You know?
Okay.
What about Applebee's? Do you still trust them?
No,
that's not a flavor.
No. Yeah, it could be. But I made some. The family wanted a shrimp and broccoli Alfredo, right?
That sounds good.
Yeah, I had to work late, and I do a really good Alfredo sauce, right? Because it's actually not that hard.
You're Italian. You're Italian as fuck.
That's right. It's in my blood. It's fried.
Could you mail me some?
You shouldn't have Alfredo in your blood.
No.
That one's not
but
good.
I made it. I get the shrimp going, and then the broccoli and all the stuff. I put it all together, and everyone loves it. Everybody loved it, right? Ate it up. It's all gone. Left
broccoli is really good with Alfredo because it catches all the sauce in its bristles or whatever.
But the problem was everybody loved it except me. I had like 2 bites
to your palate.
I'm like, what the fuck? What am I eating? And my wife looks at me like, what are you talking about? I was like, this is disgusting. You guys like this? And they're like, yeah, this is delicious. It's like, I can't eat it. I couldn't eat it.
Did you like have a breath mint or brush your teeth before?
No.
Or anything weird like that?
I looked at it. It made me sick. I didn't like it. But
everyone else ate it up.
Yeah. Yeah. And this happens quite often now. Like I have dinner and I just don't like what I'm eating. I just have to stop. It's weird.
Well, we're all our own worst critics.
Well,
you know what I mean? I
yeah,
guess.
but even if I didn't cook it or whatever, it's just a weird phenomenon I've never experienced before, where I just stopped liking things that I've always enjoyed. Yeah, so
and that's wild because you're the chef. You're breathing in what this thing tastes like for at least like 20 or 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So for it to surprise you in the end product, there must have been maybe it burned at the last second or something.
Yeah, or the rest of them are stupid, and they just like whatever I put in front of them. But
maybe you need to do a silent retreat, bro.
I've noticed, not to be sexist, but sandwiches taste way better when a lady makes them and brings it to you.
This is true.
You know what I mean? So maybe that, not to be, it does. It fucking does.
Yeah. You know what? Because you know why? Do you know why? I'll tell you why. Because of the love.
It's love, and then
it's a love language.
Yes, there's love in there, there's care in there, and it's also like that care came from, not within but without. From that's an exterior source of care.
That's right.
So when somebody makes, it doesn't even need to be a lady. When somebody else makes you a sandwich that you trust, you're just like, yo, this tastes amazing.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So maybe because maybe you actually put in like the fucking sweat equity to make the meal,
or sweat,
so it didn't taste it didn't taste amazing to you because it wasn't.
You know what else is love?
What?
When you microwave a TV dinner, but you forget and leave the box on the stove, and
you set the box on fire.
No. You leave the box on the stove, and then you go and you eat the TV dinner, and you set that on the coffee table. And then you're like, oh shit, I gotta run back to work, and you don't throw any of it away, and then they pick it all up and throw it all away,
and let you get truck nuts.
And they don't hold it against you, because they understand that you're not doing it intentionally. It just kind of happens.
You just can't have open TV dinners at a workplace, Randy.
Yeah.
Some workplace out there.
I fucked up a TV dinner so bad I almost burnt my house down. I was just like, wow, that's probably a new one for humanity. I did the stupid thing of like it was like a frozen pizza TV dinner. So it was like, shove me in the oven for 20 minutes or whatever the fuck, and I was just like, you know what I mean? I was just like, okay.
Shove me, Daddy.
So I put it in the oven, and then like I'm reading the back of the box. I put the box on the stove, and instead of turning the oven on, I turned the burner the box was resting on over. And then I leave the room to go watch fucking Lost.
Oh.
And then halfway through, like John Locke is saying something like, we need to go back to the island. Yep. I hear that going off. I turn around. There's like a column of fire in my fucking like kitchen that's like 4 or 5 feet tall. And it's just like,
Well, that's how this
fuck
is gonna
that
end.
up. Yeah. Fucked a TV dinner up pretty good.
I famously bought a house at 20, and my fucking ex-wife caught it on fire like our second day in it by microwaving a potato for 59 minutes. We had to throw it out in the snow.
Cody, with all that being said,
why was she... Rem, stop. Randy, why was she microwaving a potato for 59 minutes?
Well, she meant to put it in for like 6 minutes.
But she hit a 5-9 and 2 zeros?
No,
Yeah.
she hit stop at 5-9 and 2 zeros. She started at...
Well,
No,
whenever you put in
at
60
1.
in the microwave, automatically converts it to 59 because it counts down to 0.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, but she did that, and it caught on fire, and she had to throw it out.
So for 59 minutes straight, nobody realized that a potato was going like thermonuclear in your kitchen?
Baby was crying.
You know who you're talking to?
No, baby was
I wasn't there.
See?
Like, I wasn't there.
Oh.
Like, I was at work, and I got a phone call about it, and I was
Babies.
like, throw it outside.
That's what I did. That's what I did with my burning pizza box.
Threw it outside.
Like, well, I was in an apartment, so I was like, I can either spray down my stove and risk an electrical
Cody
fire.
started the fire.
I can spray down my stove and risk an electrical fire, or I can throw the fire into the sink. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cody, what are you cooking for next week's show? What are we going to hear about next week?
Oh shit! I got ravioli. I need to pair the ravioli with something though. You know what I mean? Like it's spinach and cheese ravioli, so maybe like a nice
white
meatball or a medallion of chicken.
I would go
diced
Alfredo.
up.
Alfredo sauce.
I got Alfredo from Aldi's the
Yeah.
other day. It was pretty dope.
Yeah.
And we got bread, the garlic bread from there too.
You guys, I don't know how to tell
It
this
was
story.
$13 though.
I got to tell you guys a story, but I don't want to say it because it's going to sound wrong, and people are going to think I'm an asshole. I'm not going to tell you.
This is a safe space. Nobody's listening.
No.
now.
Yeah. Or you can take a knee and bring it, and change the names and bring it back in a week.
No, it's not like that.
Like I did with my Rangoon story.
Yeah, you know what?
for
I'm
two
gonna tell you the
episodes.
story, and if I don't like the way it sounds, I'm gonna cut it out. But speaking of Aldi's, I was at Aldi the other day, brand new Aldi.
So you're editing this one?
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah, send it to me. Oh no, just put it in the same file. I'm editing though. Put it. Anyways, so and it finally happened. All right. I'm walking down the aisle, and there's this big, large, bald man with a beard. He's got these huge muscles. He's wearing a tank top and like running shorts. All right, and you can tell this guy's just like jacked up tall. He's an amazing physique, a manly man. Let's see. I'm gonna cut the story out. And then he looks over at this old lady next to him. It's amazing what you can find at Aldi's these days, you guys. Oh my god! I was like,
Yeah, he Mike Tyson's, right?
oh my god! It finally happened. I met the big buff, bodybuilder, gay guy, and I just wanted to be.
Was
his
he
friend.
gay or was he just doing like the Mike Tyson?
Nope, no, he was gay.
Yeah,
He was gay,
Thems exist.
and it's awesome, right? And I just wanted to.
Did
be
you
his
thank
friend.
him for his service during Pride Month?
No, I didn't get a chance to talk to him because I was intimidated. I was intimidated.
Oh
right?
shit, we're wrapping that up, aren't we?
Yeah. I was yep. I was intimidated.
I've been thanking lots of
So,
people
yeah.
for their service this month.
good.
It's interesting methodology, Randy.
Oh, that's it. This is June 30th, and it's been a great Pride Month for everybody. You
it's
can put your
gonna-
flags away in about 10 minutes. You can take them down and put them away.
And we can put back up the American flag for 5 days. That's it.
And then what happens? It comes down, and what goes up after 5 days, Randy?
I don't know, but
Well, we're back at half staff, because
Yeah.
of the Roe v. Wade situation.
Mercedes USA's logo is going to be the same as Mercedes Saudi Arabia.
I don't think it's half staff. I think it's upside down flag.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Cody,
Yeah.
say, not
Upside
Cody.
down half.
Randy, let's wrap this up. Say the word. Let's get the fuck out of here. Come on. It's nighttime.
Let's bring this baby home.
Step back from the microphone.
Yeah. Jesus
peaking.
Christ. Thank you,
Do
Cody,
you not have a peak warning?
for being a good friend. Thank you,
I
Randy.
have like 6 things that give me peak warnings here, Randy.
For
Why don't
showing
you
up.
have any of these? Yeah.
Yeah. We love it. You listen to us. Thank you so much. You like what we do. You want to support the show, tell a friend.
I
Or,
have it down there. The one turns red, and it hasn't turned red at all.
and leave a review.
Let's bring this baby home.
If you like us even more than that, check
not
out the
working.
Patreon, patreon.com/Rich Dickman. This episode will be up there with the video, and you can watch us lose it as Randy. I don't even remember what he did, but
the paper towel thing.
when Randy was throwing up, yeah, it was hilarious. Yeah. And you get
Funny thing is, I had corn tonight too, Rim.
It's amazing.
But I'm over that.
You get Stony Curiosity every
I've
month.
meditated through
All right. So with these,
we fell behind. We gotta do more of those.
Yeah, you got to get one more for this.
Now.
For this month. Well, I guess you can't anymore
Yeah.
because this month's over. So you got to get 2 for next month. And videos and anything else that's fun that comes up. And at some point, whenever Cody finishes his amazing project with his new monitors, it'll be awesome.
Shut up.
No pressure, Codes. No pressure. I'm just saying that'll be up on the Patreon whenever.
Yeah.
Whenever.
And I'm saying no pressure. Shut the fuck up.
No, okay. All right, bud. I'm just trying to, tease
No
the
pressure,
audience.
Randy. Fuck you, no pressure.
Yeah. Find us online, richdickman.com. For all your Rich Dickman needs, you can find our YouTube links there. All right, you can check out the videos for the podcast up there, but the fun videos we did that Cody has put together for us.
Randy fell asleep.
Behind the scenes videos. That's what I'm trying to say. And merch. Get the merch tab. Hit that. Get the shirts. And our Eat the Rich shirts on Amazon. Listen to our friends over at Not For Human Consumption Podcast. All right, those guys are nice. Very swell individuals. Randy, man, if you had just put a little bit of effort, you would just gone after Walter, just missing half the shows.
Walter's busy.
Yeah. RichDickmanShow@gmail.com or at RichDickmanShow on Twitter. Executive producer Randy is Sir0 with an E at Gmail or at Twitter. And Cody McCann, CODYMCCANN on Twitter. That's at in front of his name. Producer Ryan at Ryan TRDS. My mother at Rem_Mama. I, of course, am at Rem Dickman. And Randy, without eating your microphone, if they want to join us, leave a voicemail. How they do that?
bit.do/TRDS1 on Wednesdays
Much
or Thursdays
better.
at 10 p.m. Eastern. Or you can come and leave us a voicemail at 860-316-4776.
Gentlemen, it's been fun. Thank
Come
you.
to bit.do/TRDS1. Get all the content the patrons pay for
Get away from the mic.
Thank you. The outro will be perfect this episode, but thank you guys, Cody and Randy, for letting me come and stop my bullshit for 2 hours. That's fun with you guys.
Has it? Yeah, it's been fucking too.
Appreciate you both. We'll see you next week. Good night.
Love you. See ya. Bye.
Boosh.
Jesus, God damn it.
Randy, you're peaking. Your peak alarm does not work.
It didn't.
Your
turn
peak
red
warning
at all.
it's not working.
You don't
'cause
know
you peaked.
you're red-green colorblind, like me. You would have no idea what you're looking at.
You're peaking. I can hear the flat tops on your waveform. Whatever
Peak-ass
peak alarm you
motherfucker.
have is not working.
Okay, I apologize.
Get your
guys.
peak
I'm
ass back.
trying.
Go get your peak monitor to work, or buy one that does work. I love you.
It used to be on my screen.
Yeah, I have one on my screen. I got one on my fucking mixer.
Go peek yourself. Peek.
Go peek yourself.
Peaky Blinders.